Yeah, I mean, I think it's just, I feel like we're building, starting to build some good rhythm. We're starting to play a little better. So for me, that was just hard to stand on the side and not being able to help our guys. So hopefully tonight, we can keep that going against a team that beat us over here, on our home floor last time.
And you mentioned that this was an injury that you're not familiar with in the past. How do you not allow it to kind of weigh in your mind a little bit when you're out there and just put it behind you?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with anything that's wrong, you just got to go out there and just play like you normally play, and if something is limiting you from doing that, then you probably, you kind of need to reevaluate things. But yeah, just play. That's what I'm trying to do.
You talked a little bit in the past about playing center as opposed to power forward. Brad pretty much considers them kind of the same position in this offense. Do you when you're out there with this team, do you look at those two positions different if you're playing, say, with Jonas starting tonight as opposed to maybe if you're playing alongside him?
I mean, I think it is different. I mean, I understand. There's definitely some for him the similarities, but our fours, or when I'm at the four, I'm spending a lot more time in the perimeter, and I'm being away from the rim, and unless I'm posting up. But if I'm playing the five position, I couldn't pop as well, but more of the time I'm going to be probably around the basket and in that area and guarding usually the five men. So
Do you pretty much consider it like if you're out there with Amir or Tyler, do you consider him the five? And if you're out there with
I would
Jonas
say
or Kelly, you're the five?
probably, yeah, that's fair to say.
Al, how beneficial is it to Jalen to play on a winning team as a rookie, even though he's not playing as many minutes as some of the other rookies in the league?
Yeah, I think it's it's very beneficial from the standpoint that he gets to experience how you're supposed to play. If you play the right way and you're trying to win, understanding that is at a very young age, that it's not about individually. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to score as much as I can and things like that. He's playing and he's coming into something that's already been established, and we're just trying to keep building and keep being better as a group. So I think that's really going to help him in the long run.
Do you monitor the standings at all this early in the year? Or are you completely oblivious?
No, I mean, you definitely look at it. I mean, you look at it for sure. Yeah.
Does it mean anything to you then that you guys are currently second in the East? I mean, there's still a lot of games obviously left to play, but being where you guys started and things you guys have had to deal with to be number two in the East at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I think people fail to realize, but every team struggles. Like through at some points of the year, and some teams it happens earlier, some teams it happens later. We are second, but there's not a lot of separation, with all the teams, and this is just a time for us to not worry so much about second and just play good basketball. Get into a rhythm, and get some wins here. We've won, the past three, and we have a tough test tonight, but hopefully keep it going.
What's been the key to this team doing a better job on the boards? Because the last few games you guys have really, it's been like night and day compared to what you guys have been statistically for the season.
Yeah, I mean, I think, we're really making an effort, and we talked about this or I talked about it after, I think it was the Washington game, just making sure that we were able to get those long rebounds and those 50-50 balls, and I feel like over the past couple of games we've done a better job of that. We just need to be consistent in that area. It's something that we just need to keep being consistent with it, and if we are, we're going to be, very successful.
How have you seen Jonas positively impact the starting group in the last few games?
His energy, he's really coming in and giving us the type of energy that we need. And on the defensive end, people would expect, offensively, but on the defensive end, just being active, being able to defend the ball, being able to get out there and impact, contest shots, things like that. And I think that, if we all understand that has to be the mindset, not only for him, but for all our guys to focus on the defensive end first, and, the offense will come along. And I think that he understands that, and that's why he's been successful.
I'm sorry if you already answered this, but with the camera, just the groin, do you feel like you're 100%? Would you come back if it was any less? that you're back?
Yeah, I feel fine. I mean, I'm going to play. I'm not going to, put a number out there for me, but, I'm excited to, to be back playing with the guys.